today we're going to be looking at the FIFINE AM8 microphone. It's a dual USB and XLR microphone, and in USB mode it can go directly into your laptop, whether it's a MacBook or a PC. And in XLR mode you can use it with an audio interface or a mixer. The FIFINE AM8 not only sounds great but looks great, and I'm speaking on it right now. It comes with a bunch of stunning RGB lights and dynamic effects. But mind you, the RGB lights as well as the onboard effects only work in USB mode, not in XLR, which will add style and flair to any stream or setup. It also features a real-time monitoring with the onboard headphone jack, a headphone, a volume control knob, a microphone, a gain knob, a tap to mute button, and an adjustable yoke mount. With that being said, let's go and roll the intro. Welcome back. If you're new here, do consider subscribing. I bring you news about audio gear and reviews each and every week. Also, don't forget to check the timestamps out to help you navigate throughout the video. I'll be using this microphone, the FIFINE AM8, throughout this video. Currently, I have it plugged directly into my MacBook Pro and I'm recording in a Logic Pro X. And I am recording this audio in a 24-bit 48 kHz. And by the way, you are listening to the raw and unprocessed audio, meaning it's L natural, there's no EQ, compression or any type of noise reduction. But I may need to boost the audio later in post. Let's go and check what comes in the box. So everything comes in this well-packaged box with tons of information about the mic all around. Inside, you'll find the FIFINE AM8 dynamic microphone with the windscreen and a factory-fitted, pre-installed yoke mount. You'll also find an all-in-one 5/8 to 3/8 thread adapter included. You also get this 2-meter or 6.5-meter USB-A to a USB-C cable. Additionally, you also get a mic base stand, and finally you get a very useful user manual which I highly recommend reading. If you're interested in purchasing the FIFINE AM8, it will cost you approximately £65 in the UK as of the recording of this video, and you can find the links in the description down below. Additionally, for more information, it's worth visiting their website fifinemicrophones.com, which I'm linking here. Moving forward, let's go and take a deeper dive into the build quality, features, and also switch over to USB mode. We've now switched over to USB mode. All the audio that you hear from now onwards will be in USB mode, and I am monitoring the audio in real time. So as far as the build quality goes, the FIFINE AM8 itself does have a more noticeable plastic feel compared to other similar mics on the market. There are no metal materials being used on the microphone itself, though the yoke mount has a heavy metal construction and is there to prevent handling noise and external vibrations from affecting your recordings to an extent. And the mount does come with 2 types of thread in one. The AM8 is a top-addressed microphone, meaning you speak from this side of the microphone, not this side or that side, as I've seen it done several times on other reviews. Underneath the foam cover protecting the audio from plosives, you'll find a metal grill covering the microphone's capsule. It's a dynamic microphone with a cardioid polar pattern. When it comes to functionality and day-to-day use, this mic checks every mark for what I've been looking for. It's easy to adjust on the fly and it feels good too. On the top, there's a simple tap to mute button, green LED indicating mic is active, and red the mic is muted. On the bottom, the RGB lighting is adjusted with the same type of a tap button. Tap to select the modes and colors, or long press to turn on and off the RGB lighting. You can change between a full RGB flow mode, a breathing full RGB gradient mode, and the static mode that can switch between the 8 different lighting options. Next, you'll find the microphone gain control and the headphone volume control. On the base of the mic, you'll get the multicolored RGB lighting, which is customizable. On the rear of the mic, there's a Type-C port to connect the mic directly to your computer, PS4 or PS5 via the included USB cable. You'll also find the XLR port to connect to your sound card, mixer or audio interface. And mind you, a XLR cable is not included. Finally, but not least, you get a 3.5mm stereo jack for monitoring your voice in real time. Now that is one of the great features of the FIFINE AM8 microphone. So moving forward, let's go and do a plosive, proximity and off-axis-rejection test on the FIFINE AM8. And for this part, I'm going to put the headphones on and monitor all the audio in real time. So let's begin with a plosive test using the provided windshield, and I'm around 4 inches away from the microphone. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Plosive test without the windscreen. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Highly recommend using the wind chill at all times. This is a proximity test around 4 inches away from the FIFINE AM8, and this is what the audio sounds like. This is a proximity test on the FIFINE AM8, and I'm right on top of the microphone, and this is what the audio sounds like. This is a off-axis rejection test on the FIFINE AM8, and I'm speaking directly in front of the microphone around 4 inches away. This is a off-axis rejection test on the FIFINE AM8, and now I'm speaking 90 degrees left of the microphone, and this is what the audio sounds like. This is a off-axis rejection test on the FIFINE AM8, and I'm speaking 90 degrees right of the microphone. This is a off-axis rejection test on the FIFINE AM8, and now I'm speaking on the rear of the microphone around 4 inches away. I'll continue holding the mic and let's do a mute test. This is a quick mute test on the FIFINE AM8, and I'm speaking directly in front of it around 4 inches away. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, and we're back. Now that I'm holding the mic, let's go and check the RGB lighting out. And the button to change the RGB lighting is on this side, and let's go and change that now. So this is the static red light, this is the yellow light, green, sort of dark green, that's a blue, dark blue, a sort of a lilac or purple if you want to call it, that's a cyan, and that's the rainbow mode. That's the static red, and now that's actually flowing between all the lighting modes. And I do actually prefer that, and it goes well with my surroundings. So now that you've seen the unboxing, the build quality, features and some tests, let's go and close down this video with some final thoughts. All in all, FIFINE have done a great job with their AM8 microphone. It has a very solid sound quality as well as great aesthetics and a good price to match. AM8 is fast and easy to plug it in and use it straight out of the box. It ticks a lot of boxes which I want from a mid-range priced microphone. And what makes this microphone unique are the dual inputs with the ability to use XLR or USB Type-C. This gives the end user more options when it comes to how they want to connect it. Now this doesn't require phantom power, but with it you do lose RGB lighting as well as the onboard functions. Overall, I'm very happy with the microphone, even though it's a bit light for my liking. Outside of that, this is a top-notch microphone option, which presents a good quality audio that won't break the bank with good audio and aesthetics. The pros far outweigh the small cons that I've noticed so far with it, and it's a great choice budget RGB mic to upgrade your sound. That's gonna wrap it up for today. I hope you found the video useful, and I will have the links for the FIFINE AM8 in the description should you wish to go and check that out. If you have any questions, drop me a DM on my Instagram at futureshockstudios. Anyway peeps, that's all you're gonna get from me for today. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, smash it if that's your thing, subscribe if you aren't already, and I shall catch you in the next video.